Hi class, it's Professor Lane again. We're going to talk about federal court diversity jurisdiction for a minute. This seems to give students a lot of trouble, and it's really pretty simple. In an earlier clip, we talked about the two requirements for diversity. And so the first part is you have to have citizens of different states and the amount has to be over $75,000. You have to have both. Now, when we talk about citizens of different states, citizens could be people, it could be partnerships, corporations, LLCs. Citizen, for purposes of the diversity jurisdiction, doesn't have to be just an individual. So let's look at a couple of scenarios here. If you have A who wants to sue B, let's say A is from Texas and B is from Oklahoma, and the amount in controversy is $35,000. All right. We have citizens of two different states. We have Texas on one side, Oklahoma on the other side. So this part of the equation is satisfied. But the second prong, the amount, is only $35,000. So this case could not be filed in federal court. Instead, it would have to go to state court. Even though we have two different parties, you have to have both parts. So now let's say, instead of $35,000, we leave everything the same, and now A is suing B, and the amount is $100,000. We have Texas and Oklahoma, and we have $100,000. This case could be filed in federal court. All right. Now let's say that A wants to sue B and C. And A is from Texas, B is from Texas, and C is from Oklahoma. Now do we have diversity? The answer is no, because you've got Texas as a plaintiff and you've got a defendant who's also from Texas. And when you're looking at citizens of different states, it has to be different on who is suing who. All right? So here we have A versus B and C, and we've got a Texas on each side. So there's no diversity jurisdiction in that problem. But let's say that we have A and B, and they want to sue C. And we have Texas here and Texas here, and let's say we're going to sue somebody from Oklahoma over here. Now do we have diversity jurisdiction? Yes, because it doesn't matter if you have multiple plaintiffs or defendants on one side, and we could add D over here, and let's say they're from Oklahoma. That's okay too, because we've got different parties on each side of the equation. So the